Okay, so we have a 2-minute video here from an account on Twitter X called Alexandra Lavoie from her account. It says, watch now. Antifa and pro-Hamas ambush myself and producer for reporting on their anti-Israel encampment inside a Montreal public park. So apparently this is from in Montreal, Canada. The police refused to help while we were assaulted and spray painted. Full report to come. And they promote their stuff there. But first thing I want to say is Rebel News has a reputation of going in and, like, at least this is what people say about Rebel News. They intentionally provoke people so that things like this will happen. Like they'll get assaulted or things thrown at them or arrested or whatever because it'll drive clicks to their website and will like in turn bring them money in. So they kind of monetize being disruptive. That is the reputation that Rebel News does have in Canada. Now, I mean that's the reputation of some people. Now, just that though alone, that does not mean that people like in this video you'll see can assault them. And if it does happen and they are assaulted, that certainly doesn't mean that the people should just get away with it scot-free, as apparently they do in this video. I mean, who knows what'll happen, but I just want to make that clear that Rebel News does have this little bit of an agitating reputation of kind of intentionally putting themselves into positions where things can happen. But I mean, you could also argue that that's just like being brave, being like a brave reporter and putting yourself into tough situations to really get the news and to kind of be like the boots on the ground, getting the real story, as opposed to just like me safely sitting in some like room and then reporting on it secondhand. So I guess you can see it from both sides. I think that, I mean, Rebel News definitely has throughout the years kind of had their share of controversy, but we'll play the video here and then we'll react to it.
Déteste Rebel News! Hey! Déteste Rebel News!
So this one, it's kind of hard to tell what's exactly happening other than someone just got spray painted, which is ridiculous, but there is like some confrontation going on here, so I don't know. And again, this is where the video starts, so it's hard to know what happened just before this, but I think on its face, you shouldn't just randomly spray paint somebody like that. We'll keep moving along though, because again, it's hard to say exactly what happened before this. This is just the start of the video. See, like, I mean, I don't know, this is pretty tough. Again, this is a woman reporter too. That's like, I think these are all guys just running up to her. Like, I don't know what that guy's doing, but that's not, I guess he's just trying to block the thing.
Rebel News, they call it! Rebel News, they call it! Rebel News, they call it!
That's something like an idiot in French, maybe.
Bye-bye.
See that? Like, that is, I'll play that one more time, but how do you justify that? And the next part of this video is even crazier, but that's tough to justify. I mean, if you're going to go out into the streets, like she says these are people protesting, at least she said that on her Twitter page, you're going to, like, someone might come and videotape you, even somebody that you don't like. They obviously don't like this Rebel News person, and that just might be like their political ideology. They just hate Rebel News or for whatever reason, but if you're out protesting, people are going to probably end up filming you, even if it's a counter-protest. You should expect that something like that could happen. Someone with their iPhone in your face does not give you the reason to just run up and spray them with a bunch of paint. You don't know what's in that paint. Like, this woman here just got sprayed. You have no clue what that is. It could just be paint. It could be more. Who knows? Well, let's play that again because, I mean, I don't see in this instance how this guy's provoked. He just runs up to her, paint, runs away like a coward. Let's play that one again. See, like, so, or you shouldn't go up to a group of people protesting. You still can do that. It's still Canada. You can still go up and start filming someone in a public area. And this guy, I think most of these people, like, the other part of this is just, you're a coward, man. You're protesting, you're going to assault a woman with paint, and then your face is covered. Like, ridiculous. So, in this case, I mean, it's pretty hard to argue the side of the person spraying her with paint. You could say you don't like Rebel News and whatever. Like, Rebel News, by the way, I'm not someone that I never watch Rebel News. Like, I don't really know what, I know they're into controversial stuff, but from a day-to-day basis, I don't follow what Rebel News is doing. So I'm not some Rebel News guy, but this is just like, come on, buddy. And then look at this. She's yelling police. In French. Police. Let's see if you see there. The camera will pan to it in a second, I think, too. See, like, there are cops right there. Look at this. To go back. Right after she gets hit. Like, these two guys right here, where my mouse is, are policemen. I mean, I think it's zoomed in. I don't think they're just like security. I think those are legitimate policemen. What is this? It doesn't matter what the context is. If someone breaks the law right in front of you, I don't want to single these guys out because, again, I don't know what the circumstances are, what like they're being directed to do in terms of crowd control or what have you. But this doesn't seem right just from this 2-minute clip to me. I'll go back to where we were here. So these people are not happy with Rebel News. It's like these guys, they're grabbing this woman, it looks like, right? Her arm or something, or a camera. And then, yeah, like, I think these are, like, legitimate police. It's not just security. So, I mean, they're outnumbered, so there's got to be some... I mean, it's tough. I don't know what they would do in this situation, but call for backup. Like, you can't let this happen, I don't think. Just on the street like this. This isn't great. Yeah, police, that's right there. Look, again, more spray paint to the dome. And again, like, she doesn't need to be doing this, but, like, she could, I don't know. That does not give you justification to just, like, get spray paint in the face. If you're protesting and some reporter, even if some reporter you don't like, is shoving a camera in your face, that doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want to do. It doesn't mean you get to throw paint in their face for doing that. If you're protesting, by definition, you're basically stepping into a position where people might disagree with you, or there would be nothing to protest in theory. So, and the cowardice of just your face is covered. So that's the end of the video. And again, like, I guess just, if you watch this and you are someone that's into these protests, or you're one of these, people that are going to a crowd with something over your face and want to protest, and you see this video right in front of police officers and spraying someone in the face with spray paint, and you watch the video, what are you going to think? Are you going to say, you might think, especially if you're like an 18, 19-year-old protester and you're impressionable, well, I guess this is okay then. I guess in Canada, in Montreal, I can go protest, and if someone gets it up into my face, even if there's cops around with a camera who I don't like, I can just spray them in the face with paint. I mean, that might be literally what you think just by watching this video, because it happened right in front of police officers. So what are you supposed to think about that? But anyway, with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think in this instance, at least from this 2-minute clip, I got to side with this Rebel News reporter. But again, I don't know the full context. I kind of already explained myself. But so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you want to. And thank you. Have a good day.